This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in the city of Richmond. More specifically, I am right off of the 95 corridor. In fact, that is 95 directly ahead. You may recognize that landmark. That is the Philip Morris location right here on 95. Today is auction day, tax auction day for the city of Richmond. They've got properties that are tax delinquent and therefore being auctioned. Motley's is the contractor for the city, and they handle the whole process from the advertising to the administration of the auction. The individuals that are high bidders will then immediately do some paperwork. These sales are subject to court confirmation, which is basically just a judge rubber stamping the deal, saying yes, the property was offered to the public and it was a reasonable process, and they just go ahead and rubber stamp it. So typically it's going to happen if you are the high bidder. These auctions are great for people that are investors. This is not the type of auction where you're going to buy a house and then move into it for a number of reasons. Number one is many of them all have deferred maintenance. Number two, unless you are a cash buyer, it's very difficult to do financing unless you have special financing for what they call investors or hard money or very special loans for companies that do this. They're not going to lend money to individuals typically, just because that is a whole different type of lending that is highly regulated. Lenders can lend to companies without very much regulation at all. So that's typically the way most investors work. They have their own entity, often an LLC or a corporation, and that's how they purchase their properties. So it's a very fast-paced type auction. You have to know what you are bidding on before you get here. You just can't see a property up on the screen and decide that you want to bid on it. So you have to do your homework. An agent can actually help you in this process and represent you. And actually, it's a pretty smart thing to do because you don't pay any commission. The commission is completely covered by the seller, by the auction house. They compensate individuals that work as buyer's agents. So very, very smart thing to do. I provide comps. I also give tips on the process to my buyers, and am there for them every step of the way. Let's go on in and take a look. Okay, we're going through the front doors. Let's see what we have. Thank you. How you doing, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. All right. Oh, hey, there's the owner there, Mr. Motley.
All right.
Let's see if we can say hello. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
We just wanted to say hello.
I'm glad you did. Hello,
little
everybody.
YouTube videos. I'm
Great.
a real estate agent and representing some buyers here today.
Well, thank you for bringing the buyers.
We appreciate you having us.
Good luck to you. I hope
Thank
you.
you.
Do really well.
Thank you.
Well, let's not say old. Getting younger every day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Max and I actually work together at United as well.
Great.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Glad you're here.
Appreciate
Thank you very
it.
much.
Thank you. All right. They actually sell cars here on a regular basis. So they do quite a bit of business with dealers, and a lot of vehicles make their way through these doors here on a regular basis. Here on the table, they show all of the different auctions they have coming up. They do a lot of industrial work. So if a big company has inventory they need to liquidate, they'll go ahead and hire Motley's to do that liquidation for them. Directly ahead is where the buyers come to do their paperwork. They register. If I'm representing a purchaser, I walk with them through the whole process. And when it's over with, there's several documents for them to complete. We're now currently in the space where they actually hold the auction. This is actually where they do the auto auctions. The vehicles drive through these doors. They're bidding here, of course, inside, and then they go out the other side. They have it looks like 3 different bays that they have here for the auto auctions, and the people that are conducting the auctions are set up right here in their little administrative stations. We're going to go on up towards the front and give you an idea of some of the things that take place here once the auction goes live. During the auction, they will have all of the properties that come up here on the screen, so you know exactly what you're bidding on. Each property has a number as well as the address, and when it comes up, of course, the bidders have a number and they go ahead and bid, and hopefully are the high bidder for the property. One thing you have to remember with auctions is there is often what we call a buyer's premium, and the buyer's premium basically is often 10%. 10% of your high bid would actually go to the auction house as their fee. So if your high bid were $100,000, your total cost would be $110,000 on that high bid. So it's important to remember that, and you definitely want to be an informed buyer. They do hold a informational meeting often before each auction, several days before each auction, and that way you know exactly what to expect. They share everything you need to know about the process, so you come in fully aware. That's one thing you always want to do, is to fully understand exactly what's going on in the process. I'm going to let you take a look here a little bit of what is coming up. Some of these are going to be vacant lots. Some of them are going to be actual homes. They theoretically could be commercial properties. It's going to vary tremendously. The condition, of course, is going to vary tremendously as well. We're going to go ahead and cut off here. I'm going to pick back up once we have started the auction, so you can get a little feel for exactly what a live auction is like.
Sale, and hopefully you have read the full terms and conditions. Let me introduce the staff real quick. We've got Carolyn McHugh, of course, who's put all this together out front with Carly Stratton and her team. We have Carson, my son over here. He'll be operating the online bids. Just for note, if you can't make the auction, you want to bid online, you can sign up, get registered. Carson will be relaying those bids to me and our bid spotters on the floor. They'll be bidding remotely. Also, we have Eric, who will be here. We have Anna Lee. We've got Dave Henderson, one of the bid spotters, along with everybody knows Ernie Rogers. Ernie joined us several months ago. Ernie, one of our key auctioneers, and also runs our real estate auction company. So we have Ernie here. Also, who else we have? We have Monica Donovan here as well. We'll be all out in the crowd. If you are the high bidder, we'll be talking about it. They'll come out and get a confirmation from you. Lauren Tripp also with us, who is our marketing director. You'll see them going around taking some pictures. And so if you don't want to be on candid camera, if you don't want to be on our promotional video, make sure you let them know that if you don't mind. My name is Mark Motley, and I'll be your auctioneer. Again, welcome. Thank you for joining us here at Motley's Auction Complex.
A few minutes ago, I was sitting talking with a fellow agent from the office, and this kind gentleman came up and approached and introduced himself and said that he has never been to an auction before, but learned about it via the YouTube channel that yours truly hosts. And I wanted to ask him a few questions and get a little insight on what he's expecting and kind of what his thought process is. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Wonderful. Well, welcome to the auction today. I assume that you've done your homework and have a good idea of what types of properties you may be interested in?
Yes, indeed. Very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Okay, all right. He's looking forward to it, and I see he's got his paperwork and is already taking care of his registration. In general, give me a little bit of idea of what your background is and kind of what attracted you to potentially buying a tax property.
Well, we're contractors, and we do carpentry and painting, most everything except for electrical and plumbing. And we thought, we need to make a transition in life, and we're ready to start going from helping people turn houses over from something that's uncared for into something valuable, into someone's new home, and start doing that ourselves.
Awesome. So are you still working in the contracting world?
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, it's mandatory. Since you're kind enough to give me a few minutes, we're going to have to give you a plug.
Okay.
So I want you to give contact information if people want to reach out to you, how they can do so here in Metro Richmond area. If you're in Illinois, don't call him, because he's not in Illinois. He's in Metro Richmond, Central Virginia area.
Yes, indeed. Tony and Anna Thomas, Prime Painters is our company. And yes, we do service Central Virginia, but basically the Metro Richmond area, especially if you're downtown dealing with older homes.
Okay, very good. Well, you've done a lot.
Phone number,
Phone number.
804-332-8599, and email, I'll give you my personal email. I'll step out on the edge here. It's anthonywthomas@yahoo.com. That comes straight to me.
All right, very good, Mr. Thomas. We have chatted with you for a minute. We're going to go over to the better half here for a second. Ma'am, can you tell us what your role in this is? Did you pick the properties, or did you give him advice, or you kind of call the shots on which ones you're going to look? Tell me what your process is in this whole endeavor.
Well, I found different properties that I was really interested in the different neighborhoods that we've been looking at. So we've been spending a few days just driving around Richmond and checking out the different properties.
Awesome. Well, wonderful. Well, we are definitely excited for you, and hopefully you guys will be successful and be the high bidders on one or more of these properties today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for taking time out, and we'll see you later on.
Thank you.
You want to be getting this, Brandon. Anybody want to have a show of hands? If that's all the bidder numbers we've got in the crowd, we're in trouble, Ernie. That's a little bit better. Thank you very much. All right, so you got your bidder card. Keep up with it, please. Make sure you, if you lose it, let us know.
Okay, behind any good operation, there is a team, and we're here with one of the team members. I wanted to chat with him and ask him a couple questions. He is right up here at the front of the auction, and obviously, as you can tell by his location, he's an important guy. I'm going to let him tell exactly what he does and who he is.
Hi, I'm Carson Motley here at Motley's Real Estate. Right now I'm working the online portion of the sale, so I'll be managing the bid increments, making sure that all comes through to our online bidders and communicating those bids to our auctioneer. So today we've got a good number of lots and a good number of bidders online, so I'll just be helping them out, make sure their bids get communicated to the auctioneer.
Awesome. So if you are not able to be here at the auction, you can actually bid online, if I understand you.
Yes, sir, that's correct. As long as you register online and put in your deposit, you're all good to bid online, and those will all come through, and we'll have everything signed up online. It's really easy.
Awesome. We appreciate Carson for giving us that little tidbit of information. I forgot about the online portion. It just makes it super convenient. So if you're at work and you're kind of goofing off, you can kind of multitask. It'll be our secret, and Carson will help you do that. Thanks so much, Carson. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming out.
30,000 here and 32.5. Let's go. Anybody else? 32.5 in the back. $35,000 now. $35,000. $35,000 here. Ask him again. He'll change his mind. $35,000 here. 32.5. $35,000 on this house. It's a house. Big lot. The lot's worth more than that. Anybody else? 35.75 now. 35 and 37.5 in the back. 37.5. 40 now. 37.5. I'm going to get 40,000. 37.5 and $40,000. 40. No 2.5. 40. No 2.5, sir. 40. No 42.5. 40,000 and 42.5. And thank you. 42.5. $45,000. $45,000 is property number 13. Here's the house that we're selling. This is 1006 Halsey Lane, Westover. Single family home, R4. Ladies and gentlemen, at 65 by 140. Let's get started off on this one. 798 square feet on Halsey, property number 13. All right, let's get it started off. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, where would you like to go? How much? Can you get $75,000? Hit $75,000. 75. Can you get $25,000? Everybody can bid. 25, and let's start it off. $25,000. Here we get 20 for 10. Thank you. 15. 10. $15,000 at 10. Ready to get 15? Anyone else? Hit 15. Now 20. $15,000. $20,000. Anyone? 15,000 and $20,000 at 15. Ready to get 20. We all done. At $15,000 here and $20,000. Anyone? 20. No 5. 20 here, you get $25,000. 20 and $24,000 at 20. No 5. 20 get $24,000. Anyone else? Oh, y'all done at 20. I'm gonna get $24,000 at 22.5. No 25,000. 22.5. You're gonna get 25,000. No 7.5. No 30. You're out, Dave. 30,000. You're out on both people. At $30,000, either one of you. $30,000 here. I'm gonna get $30,000 in the back. You want 30? $30,000 here. 30. Thank you. No 2.5. I have 30 for the lady and 32.5. 30,000. I'm gonna get 2.5 with 430. Get 32.5. $30,000 with the lady and 32.5. Thank you. Now 35,000 to again, miss. At 35, $35,000 to you now. At 32.5, anybody get 35,000? 35,000, 35, back to you. 35, thank you, and 7.5 in the back. 37.5, sir. 37.5, all the way in the back. 37.5. 37.5, anyone else? Thank you. Now 40. 37.5, I'm going to get 40,000. 37.5, I'm going to get 40. It's not going to hurt that much. At 40, just raise your hand. At $40,000, anyone else? Last and final call at 37.5, I'm going to get 40. Thank you. Now 2.5. You're waiting too late in the last minute there. Everybody sold out. A little soon. 42.5. 42.5 you'll need to be. I have 40,000. 2.5 now.
42.5.
42.5 in the back. 42.5. I was going to wait on it. Are we all done? At $40,000, I'm all the way up front at 40,000. At 42.5. $40,000 at 41. Now 2. 41 here. I'm going to get 42. Let me 41 and 2, sir. 41 and 42 here. 41 and get 2. Is that a yes? No? 42. 43 in the back. All the way in the back is 40. I got 42. 3. 43 now. 44. 43. 44. 43, 44. Anyone else at 43? You could have bought that thing at 42.5. You know that, don't you? Oh, y'all done at 43. You're going to get 44. Last and final call at 43. You're going to get 40. You're all the way in the back. 43, 44,000, sir. 44, 45 in the back now. 44 and 5, Dave. 44 and 5, Dave. Last call at 44. I'm going to get $44,000. Final call. I'm going to get $44,000. Anyone else? Sold right here at $44,000. Your bidding numbers, sir. Blue shirt, you have a nice little house there. Start it off. Be the winner. How much on this? Assessed at $48,000. We'll get $20,000. Let's start the bidding off. $20,000 here. But you get 20, then 25, and 30,000 back, and 35, 35, and 40,000 back to you, sir. $40,000 now. $40,000 here. 35 up front, and 40, 35, 40, and 5 again, sir. 40 to 45. 40 here. But you get $40,000 at 40. But you get 45. $40,000 here. Get 40,000. How about 42.5? Anyone? Oh, you're done. Anyone else at 40,000? 42.5. You're thinking about it, aren't you? At 42.5, give me 41. Let's do business. At 41, 2 in the back now. 41, 2, 41, give 2, 42, 3, 42, I'm going to get 43,000. 42, I'm going to get 3. Your turn. 42, I'm going to get 3. Oh, come on, you can't just bid once. 42, I'm going to get 3. 40, I thought we were partners here. 42, I'm going to get $43,000. Last and final call at 42, I'm going to get 3. Sold. You're in the back at $42,000. Buyer number is
741.
Well, this is a single family home, ladies and gentlemen. This one here. This is 624 square feet. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the bidding started off with this. How much is this now? Let's get it started. How much? You want to bring about 50,000? We'll get 25, and let's get real quick. $20,000. Can we get 25? 25, get 10,000. Someone. 10, thank you. 15 again. $10,000. 15, 20 now. 15, I'm going to get 20,000. In 5, sir. 20,000 to $25,000 here. 20, I'm going to get 25. 25 and 30. With Carson online bidder at 25,000. $30,000 anybody. 25, I'm going to get 30,000. 20, 30 to 5. 30,000. Carson back to you. Can you get $30,000 here? 30 to 35. 30,000 here, but you get 35. I'm 30 to 35, 32.5 he said. Now 35,000, sir. Now 37.5. 37.5, 40,000. 40 in the back now. 37.5, 40. 37.5, I'm going to get 40. 37.5, I'm going to get 40,000. 37.5, I'm going to get 40. You can't antagonize the other bidders, sir. 37.5, I'm going to get 40,000. It's against the rules. 40, are you bidding 40? 37.5? Where are you, Dave? You sorted out. He's at 37.5. No, $40,000. 37.5. You're going to get 40. We all done. Anyone else? 37.5. You're going to get $40,000 here. 37.5. You're going to get 40. Anyone else? Sold. 37.5.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on property number 37. This is 2115 Keswick Avenue in Richmond, area 50 in the Belmead area. Single-family homes owned R5. The lot size is 30 by 145. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Come on, let's start with 50. Let's go. 50. How about 25? Everybody can play. Give me 25,000. 25,000. We'll do 10,000. How about 10? $10,000. Put the mom at 10. You're buying a house, ladies and gentlemen. Give me $10,000. No interest. We'll pass it. Give me 10. 10,000. 10,000 up. 10. Now 15. You put the mom at 15,000. $15,000. We all done at 10. I'm asking for 15. Give it the 15. Now 20. $20,000. For the mom at 20,000. $20,000. I got 15. I'm asking for 20. 20 and 22.5. Give it to the mom at 22.5. Give it to the mom at 22.5. I got 20 to the internet. I'm asking 22.5. 22.5. 22.5. $25,000. $25,000. You're out, Carson. Give me 25. 25. I got 22.5. Asking $25,000. 25. Anybody else? 25. $25,000. What a great deal. What a steal. Give me 25. I got 22, 25, and 27.5. 27.5. Give it to the mom at 27.5. 27.5. Give it to the mom at 27.5. 27.5. I got 27.5 and 30,000. $30,000. Give it to the mom at 30,000. 30,000. 30. Now 32.5. 32.5. Give it to the mom at 32.5. 32.5. 32.5. 35,000. $35,000. Give it to the mom at 35. 35. We all done at 32.5. Asking 35. Anybody else? 35,000. Once, twice. Anybody else at 35,000? 32.5. Your way, Mark. 32.5. And that bidder number is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this auction for me. We're going to go ahead and transition outside. Unfortunately, neither of my two buyers were successful here as far as being a high bidder. This room over here is where they actually take care of the paperwork for the high bidders. They go ahead and process some initial paperwork. There's some snacks in there for them. And that is where they actually do some paperwork as well. They do some initial paperwork there and then transition over to this room and take care of it with another firm that actually handles some of the title work. Just a couple of observations here today. There were a lot of properties. A lot of them were vacant lots. I don't remember there being that many vacant lots in the past, so a lot of people were interested in them. If you are interested in the future and you don't want to invest a whole lot of money, lots may be something to consider. Some of the lots are of course buildable, and there is always a market here in Richmond for people that want to build. Contractors and investors want to build, and that potentially is a way to simply flip a lot. The other observation I had was you definitely want to have a number of properties in mind. If your intent is to buy something, identify considerably more properties that would work for you than you intend to buy, because a lot of them will be withdrawn at the last minute. What will typically happen is, since these are tax sale properties, there are investors that will immediately contact the owners when they find out that some of these properties hit the list, and then they will try to work a deal with the owners, and that could simply be paying off the taxes and giving the owners some money, because ultimately if the property goes to tax sale, the owners might not get a dime. So the savvy investors will try to approach those owners and go ahead and make something happen. The addresses for the owners are public record. In many cases they will be accurate, so it's not difficult to be able to reach out to them either via mail. I was talking to one investor that actually will go to the property and talk to the owner of record. In many cases, the owner of record has a different address than the actual property. In other words, it's investment property and the owners live elsewhere. I'm going to see if I can cross the street here without getting hit very carefully. This gentleman looks like he has insurance, but I don't want to risk it. I really enjoyed the auction today. I met a lot of people that I've known over the years, so it's really good to reconnect with many of the investors and real estate professionals here in Metro Richmond area. Okay, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for tuning in today and taking this little outing here with me at Motley's Auctions tax sale. Thanks so much. If you have any questions about any properties in the Metro Richmond area, it'd be my honor to help. Have a great day.